Good evening, everyone. This is Ranjita Lodha, team member of Kaash Foundation. We are delighted to welcome you all today, 19 June 2021, 13th International Symposium, 5th day of 7-day series of International Yoga Week, organized by Central Council of Research in Yoga and Naturopathy, CCRYN, Ministry of Ayush, Government of India, and Morarji Desai, National Institute of Yoga, MDNIY, Ministry of Ayush, Government of India. In collaboration with Kaash Foundation, Kaash Swasth Manthan, and with the support of Naplano Dance and Yoga Center, Prague, Czech Republic, Institute of Yogas, Harrow, United Kingdom, and Dev Sanskriti, Vishwavidyalaya, Haridwar, Uttarakhand. The initiative is also generously supported by Tattva, Elements of Healing, Arogya Yoga and Naturopathy Institute, Institute of Wellness, Engineering, Uday Ek Naya Savera, Pride Age India, Silver Innings, Swami Samarth Vam Mandir, Mandapeshwar Utsav Samiti. On the first day of the 7th series of International Yoga Week, which is on the 15th June, we had some prominent scholars with us. 15 June 2021, the inauguration day, we had the guest of honor, Dr. Chinmay Pandya, Pro Vice Chancellor Dev Sanskriti, Vishwavidyalaya Haridwar Uttarakhand, India. He spoke on relevance of yoga. Chief guest Dr. Ishwar Basravadi, Director Morarji Desai, National Institute of Yoga, Ministry of Ayush, Government of India. He spoke on wisdom, our Asian wisdom and its relevance today. Inaugural speaker Dr. Raghvendra Rao, Director, Central Council for Research in Yoga and Naturopathy, Ministry of Ayush, Government of India. He spoke on the role of yoga in COVID. Special guest Dr. Om G. Upadhyay, Director, Research Administration, Indian Council of Historical Research, New Delhi, India. He spoke on the only path for a holistic well-being through yoga. Our special guest, Dr. Kaash Jadhav, Head and Associate Professor, Department of History, St. Xavier College, Autonomous, Mumbai, India. He spoke us on the emotional management through yoga. 16th June 2021, that is 12th International Symposium, our second day of the 7th series of Yoga Week. The special guest, Dr. Suresh Lal Baranwal, the Dean and Head Department of Yogic Sciences and Human Consciousness, School of Indology, Faculty of Yoga and Health, Dev Sanskriti Vishwavidyalaya, Haridwar, Uttarakhand, India. He spoke on that day about yogic lifestyle in the present scenario. Our special guest, Ms. Yana Bagrova, founder, Naplano Dance and Yoga Center, Prague, Czech Republic. She spoke us on elucidation of life through yoga in Czech Republic. 17 June 2021, that is the 19th Health Webinar, third day of the 7th series of International Yoga Week. We had our special guest, Shri Vijay Kukreja, YCBI Certified Ministry of Ayush, Government of India, DNYS Naturopath, Yoga teacher, lecturer, consulting naturopath and yoga consultant, founder, Arogya Yoga and Naturopathy Institute, Maharashtra, India. Special guest for the same day, that is 17 June, Shri Uday Deshpande, Chief Trainer and Honorable Chief Head, Shri Samarth Vyam Mandir, Mumbai, India. He spoke on Malakham, an extension of yoga on poles and ropes. 18 June, that is the third day of the 7th series of International Yoga Week. 18 June, our special guest of honor was Dr. Surendra Kumar, Head Department of Yogic Sciences, Gurukula Kanigri, deemed to be the University Haridwar, Uttarakhand, India. He spoke on मनोविकारों के निवारण में योग सूत्र की भूमिका. Special guest for the same day was Miss Rajvi H. Mehta. She was a senior yoga teacher at Iyengar Yogashram. She spoke us on yoga under extreme advertises. 19 June, that is today, our fifth day of 7th series of our International Yoga Week. That is the 13th International Symposium. Special guest for today is Miss Panna Panchal, founder Panna Yoghats, Harrow, United Kingdom. She is going to speak on integrating yoga topics and philosophies into our lifestyle. And our second special guest, Miss Yana Patel, yoga instructor, Prague, Czech Republic. She is going to tell more about on yoga in Czech Republic and in my life. Before we begin the session I would like to call the youngest member of our Kaash Foundation for opening Sanskrit shlokas for us. Over to you, Sana Gaikwad.
Hello everyone, I am Sana and I am the member of Kaash Foundation. Today I am going to recite this sloka. Chainam sahasratya zara sandhiro bhati Siri bhavati masansa vyayama virasya cha. This means a person who exercises isn't much affected by old age as exercise strengthens and stabilizes the body. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sana. What a beautiful recitation. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Avkash Jadhav. Is a well-known international scholar. He is the head and associate professor of Department of History at St. Xavier College, Autonomous, Mumbai, with an academic experience of 2 decades. Dr. Jadhav has participated in more than 180 international and national seminar conferences and workshops as a keynote speaker and resource person. He has more than 30 publications to his credit. He has received around 18 national and international awards for social works and human rights. He was awarded Rex Fellowship Karamveer Chakra by International Federation of NGO attached to the United Nations for his work on heritage and environment. He has authored and edited various various books on history. He was the official representative of India for SAARC conferences at Kabul, Afghanistan, and Colombo, Sri Lanka, nominated by the Ministry of External Affairs. He was also nominated municipal councillor in BMC from 2012 to 2017 and was listed as a top 10 municipal councillor for his performance. He is also the subject expert on Censor Board of India. He is the director of CAPD, Center for Academic and Professional Development, and also the founder, trustee of Kaash Foundation. I invite him to give us more insight on Kaash Foundation and its work. Over to you, Dr. Avkash Jadhav.
Thank you. Thank you, Ranjita. At the outset, let me remember a wonderful quote by Gordon Hinckley when he said, "The happiest people I know are those who lose themselves in the service of others." At Kash Foundation, in fact, we also do something on the similar line. From Kash Foundation, we welcome our two eminent guests, Panna Panchal, who is joining us from United Kingdom, and Yana Patil, who is joining us from Czech Republic. And we also have our moderator as well, Rama Subramaniam, also joining us today from Czech Republic. So on behalf of Kash Foundation family, we welcome you for this symposium. I still remember some time back when we were discussing about the International Yoga Week under the health vertical. The entire team of health vertical was in fact out there with just zeal and enthusiasm. It is not just yoga, it's also about reviving our ancient traditional knowledge. It is also about how we can transform ourselves if at all we go back to our roots as such. At Kash Foundation, we work on 4 verticals, E2 and H2. E stands for education and environment, H2 stands for health and heritage. We also have our extension program. For last 1.5 years, we've been working on the COVID relief. We also have activities for women empowerment. We are also involved at the ground level, where we not only provide empowerment to women, but also try to give them training programs on various skill developments. Kash Foundation is a very
Thank you so much, Ranjita. Good evening, everyone, and warm welcome. Kaash Foundation, a Mumbai-based NGO, is a selflessly committed of providing service to mankind toward the benefit of self-development of each and every individual of the society. Just under 2 years of its inception, this NGO has grown with the leaps and bounds. Out of the four vertical of Kaash Foundation, Kaash Manthan is one of the promising pillar working very hard and efficiently in the health sector. Kaash Manthan's main aim is to globally create awareness of living a healthy lifestyle through alternate therapies in the medical science. With yoga, nature cure, sujok, and other such alternative health related therapies, Kaash Manthan's vision is to make healthy society free from popping pills. Each and every individual can lead a disease free life by respecting the law of nature. Kash Manthan is supported by team of truly dedicated, hard-working group of people who are professionals in their respective fields. Thank you once again. Over to you, Ranjita.
Thank you so much, Alpa ma'am. I would like to call our moderator, Mr. Alkesh Shah, naturopath and Sujit therapist, core committee member of Kaash Foundation. Over to you, Alkesh sir. Alkesh sir.
Thank you, Ranjita. Good evening to one and all. As a part of celebration of International Yoga Week, I am feeling extremely happy to invite first speaker of the day, Ms. Panna Panchal. Ms. Panna Panchal has been teaching yoga for 27 years and has taught generations of families. Coordinating her style of teaching with the philosophies of yoga and weaving that with spiritual knowledge is her specialty. She works extensively to enhance focus and teach various meditation methods. She has worked with people across various categories, including the differently abled and people with physical and mental issues. In 2018, at the request of her students, Ms. Panchal wrote a book titled Spread Your Wings with Panna, which contains all her tips, instructions, and a whole lot of inspirational quotes. Since 2019, she has been qualifying teachers with certifications in collaboration with Yoga Alliance, UK. Over the years, Ms. Panchal has been organizing yogic trips around the world. These tours include the sightseeing, knowledge, and history about the culture of that place, some yoga, Ayurveda, and naturopathy therapies. She truly believes that traveling is a great experience and a way to find ourselves. Currently, Ms. Panchal is the founder of Panna Yogats in Harrow, United Kingdom. Today, Ms. Panna Panchal will be deliberating on integrating yogic tips and philosophies into our lifestyle. I request Ms. Panna Panchal to please carry the proceedings. Over to you, ma'am. The floor is yours.
Unmute. Okay. Right. Can you see me now? I don't know. Oh, good. Thank you so much. My very warmest thanks to the Kaash Foundation and the founder trustee, Mr. Akash Jadhav, and joint director Renuka Vyas, who is my personal friend. We worked quite a lot of work together as well in this field. So thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to share my knowledge of the yogic world, which I reside in throughout. My whole life revolves around the true yogic ways of life. Positivity and happiness are the ways of life being the foremost. The foremost is positivity and simplicity in the life. For this, I believe we have lots of powerful, good spiritual leaders who have given us a lot of knowledge. So it's very essential for us to turn to these wise words at such a stage of our yogic performance. So in the beginning, we do the yogic performance for good health, good flexibility, good this. So we practically use it as an exercise, really. But we really need to use it as uh, the spiritual level as well. But that automatically comes after years of practice. I'm telling you from my experience. You automatically just turn towards the spiritual side rather than so much as an exercise side. But we are very grateful that yoga is both ways, is exercise way and spiritual practice as well. So my job now, after 30 years of teaching, is to really help them move towards the spiritual side. Um, so universally, these great spiritual leaders, also the other normal leaders, political leaders, and some of them have really left a lot of impact on us, and they are very universally loved leaders as well. So for me to perform yoga practices mindfully at some stage, like I explained earlier on, is so important to really weave these wise words from the sages and everything into the fabric of our life. And you will see it makes a lot of difference in your life, physically and mentally as well. We've all gone through so much in our life, so we've all chosen the right path, of course. Some have chosen the wrong path. Choosing the right path is very, very important. It's not possible for all as well. I do know that as well, because I've worked with lots of different people with different issues and lots of things. So I have seen all these things. So I'm just simply now telling you that you should be ready to involve into this physical and put them in practice in your life along with your yoga, and you will see how your path is enhanced quicker and with your mental strength as well. We all need so much mental strength in today's world as well. So few ones, like I'm just going to go through the very quick ones, which says, like Buddha says, wear your ego like a piece of cloth so you can easily discard it. Like anger only hurts you. It doesn't hurt the person you're angry. He doesn't even know you're angry at that person. And pride is your downfall. Lust destroys you. Greed makes you a sinful person, and so on. But when you realize all these things, they all make your yamas and niyamas. And that is a very integral part of yoga, to perform your niyamas and yamas, because that's what makes you a true yogi. And like I said, you don't have to live in a forest to be a yogi. You could live in your society. We all have the responsibilities to do. We cannot walk away from the responsibilities. We cannot discard everything here, but we can still live very simply and in a yogic way by making this as a fabric of your lifestyle, making the life simply as well, getting yourself away from negativity, which is not easy in today's world as well. It requires a very strong mind to uh, kill the negativity from our inner self. So you should, my belief is, you should dance like nobody's watching you. Live life like there is no tomorrow. And laugh till you really drop. Just laughing, because the whole world will laugh with you. Nobody's going to cry with you. The whole world is going to laugh with you. So the laughter therapy of yoga is also a very good method. And I normally just crack a joke in between my class and make people laugh rather than just do it. So makes the whole session, my sessions are nearly 2 hours, sometimes 1.5 hours. So it makes the sessions very lighter. And laughter is such a good medicine because you release the tension. And beauty-wise also, it's a very good beauty treatment as well. So we all become the yogics in our own accord, living in the society at present, in between the people, with our own will and with our own simplicity and truthfully. Okay. The true yogic path eventually leads you to a spiritual path. And how do we attain this? It's really hard. We all know that it's really hard to get to the spiritual path. But slowly, as you shred off all these things, what the philosophers teach us, to discard the jealousy, the anger, the lust, the greed, and all that, that itself is clearing the path towards the spirituality. Being spiritual doesn't mean that you have to be in a forest. or going to the temple or everything. Being spiritual is being very truthful to yourself, very very honest with yourself, and very simple in your thoughts, in your living and everything, and being very tolerant in the society. That's the first thing you have to do, being very tolerant in the society. And this is where I believe that the integrity of all these things really leads to a powerful yogic person in a right path, in living not your lifestyle, living a regular lifestyle as well, hence enjoying everything as well around you, making the most of everything, but not just taking the wrong actions, making the wrong actions, having wrong ideas. So all that you have to get rid of. So because my years of experience teaches me all this, I can easily relate to them, and people have been with me for so many years, they can relate to me in this. And strangely enough, now everybody wants to know more of this rather than doing the exercises. They just love to listen to all these things. People are prepared now for all these things. And I think it's about time for us to integrate that in our yogic teachings as well. I think I have explained enough in what I do, because these are very powerful words as it is. So with that, I will leave you. Enjoy your yogic practices to the full, and do think of the spiritual path as well. Namaste, and thank you very much for the whole team. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay? Everything okay? I think it's frozen. Yeah. Are we okay, Ranjita?
Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Namaste.
So
thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much to our first speaker, Miss Panna Panchal, and our moderator, Alkesh Shah. Floor is all yours.
Thank you, Ranjita. From bottom of my heart, I thank you, Ms. Panna Panchal, for giving us a good knowledge in a very short but a very useful topic, yoga. Her main talk of the day was how to, along with yoga, we should take a lead to a spiritual path. Spiritual path means we should be truth and honest to ourselves and to the society. And other words, which is very helpful to us. Thank you, Panna Panchal. Over to you, Ranjita.
Thank you so much, Mr. Alkesh Shah. Thanks once again to our speaker, Ms. Panna Panchal, and our moderator, Alkesh Shah. To all the viewers who joined us recently, we invite you for the 13th International Symposium, 19 June 2001 today, 5th day of the 7-day series of our International Yoga Week, organized by Central Council for Research in Yoga and Naturopathy CCRYN, Ministry of Ayush, Government of India, and Morarji Desai National Institute of Yoga, MD, NIY, Ministry of Ayush, Government of India. In collaboration with Kaash Foundation, Kaash Manthan, and with the support of Naplano Dance and Yoga Center, Prague, Czech Republic, Institute of Yoga Arts, Harrow, United Kingdom, and Dev Sanskriti Vishwavidyalaya, Haridwar, Uttarakhand. The initiative is also generously supported by Tattva Elements of Healing, Arogya Yoga and Naturopathy Institute, Institute of Wellness Engineering, Uday Ek Naya Savera, Pride Age India, Silver Innings, Swami Samarth Vyam Mandir, Mandapeshwar Utsav Samiti. We would like to invite our moderator, Ms. Rama Subramaniam, our founder, Pride Age India. We also like to take opportunity to thank Ms. Rama Subramaniam for being a joint affiliated partner for 7 series of International Yoga Week, also encouraging us in all the possible ways. We look forward for your constant support in future as well. Over to you, Ms. Rava Subramaniam. Floor is all yours.
Thank you, Ranjita. Good evening, everyone. I'm so happy that this year we are celebrating the 7th International Yoga Day, which is on 21st June. And the theme for this year is wellness. It was started in year 2015 and marked in more than 193 countries globally. I don't know how many of you are aware of this, that the world's first yoga institute, yoga university outside India was launched last year in Los Angeles as a part of our 6th International Yoga Day. It's really amazing to see how other countries celebrate yoga. So, today, I am here in a very, very beautiful country called Czech Republic and speak to a local about yoga in Czech Republic. For that, I would like to invite our special guest, Ms. Jana Patil, to tell us how they celebrate International Yoga Day in Czech Republic and also in their daily life. About Jana, Jana is a mentor, coach, and she has done her master's in business. She has started practicing yoga during her university days, and her love for it has made her it continue even today. Jana has been actively involved organizing Indian festivals and events as a part of the organization called Bharat Sangh Czech Republic in connection with Indian Embassy. Jana believes yoga has brought peace, calmness, fitness, compassion in her life. And in this relation, Ms. Jana will be speaking on the topic yoga in Czech Republic and in my life. So I welcome Jana. Jana, the floor is all yours. Please come.
Namaste. Thank you, Ramaji, for nice welcome. And thank you also, Kaash Foundation Mumbai, for letting me being part of this International Yoga Week. And it's my pleasure and my honor to give you a glimpse of yoga in the Czech Republic and also in my life. So, मेरा नाम याना है और मैं प्राग चेक रिपब्लिक में रहती हूँ. योगा मेरी जिंदगी है. आप सबको मिलकर बहुत खुशी हुई. धन्यवाद. So for those who do not know where Czech Republic is, it's a beautiful country in the heart of Europe with about 10.6 million people, and Prague is the capital city. So we love yoga here, not only in Prague, but all around the Czech Republic. And Prague has become, it's very popular city to come, and even, for example, Bollywood movies are filmed here, like Jab Harry Met Sejal or Bang Bang. So definitely, if you have not been to Czech Republic, I would like to welcome you here, and please come and visit this beautiful city. And now I will share with you a short presentation, so you can see also some groups which we have in Czech Republic. So give me a second. So you can see some more pictures. Okay, so I hope you can all see the presentation. You can see the beautiful city, which is Prague, with the Vltava River in the middle, and the second bridge from you is the Charles Bridge, which is one of the most beautiful bridge in Prague. And behind the bridge, you can see one small island, which I'll be talking about, where we also practiced yoga 2 years ago. So I will show you beautiful picture of yoga people. This was 2 years ago in 2019, and because we are like very closely also cooperating with the Indian Embassy in Prague. So the embassy rented the whole small island in the middle of this river. Behind you can see the Charles Bridge, which is in the background. And this was on the yoga day on the 21st of June. And the previous ambassador used to be, you can see Madam Mrs.
Narendra Chauhan. She's in the middle, a little bit on the right side in the golden dress. And she also made India very popular in Czech Republic, and she spread the beauty of India and also yoga. And also every day of this yoga week, like there were different events, and this was the last event. You can see this beautiful picture. Many people joined, and not only Indians but Czech, all because yoga doesn't have any boundaries, right? So even children joined, and it was such a beautiful event, and I remember it till today. This is the embassy of India in Prague. You can see the main hall, and they also every year they have yoga day there. They celebrate it at the embassy, and this was in cooperation with the organization called Yoga in Daily Life. And at the embassy, they do many different events. Also, we celebrate there, like Republic Day or Independence Day, Katak, Bharatnatyam were taught there as well. But of course, nowadays it's a little bit less restricted because of COVID. This is the current picture. You can see the current ambassador, Mr. Hemant Kotalwar, in the middle next to the gentleman with the yellow t-shirt. So they also practiced yoga there on the 14th of June, but it was mostly with the employees because now we still have to wear masks inside the buildings. But there will be still on the 21st, there will be many events happening in Prague and also outside of Prague. This is one of them. This is in cooperation with the Yoga in Daily Life, and you can see it will be outside. It will be on the Charles Bridge. Charles Square, and not on the bridge, but on the square. So it will be on the grass. It will be beautiful. And they also do yoga for beginners, also against the back pain. And in the end, they sing Indian mantras. So if you are in Prague, definitely come and join. This is how it looks like. It's on the grass. Kids are there as well. It's very cute to see how children practice and exercise yoga. It's beautiful. This is just a glimpse, some information about Czech Republic. As I told you before, there are hundreds yoga studios in Czech Republic. Some of them I mentioned here, but really there are many more, like Yoga in Daily Life, Yoga Prague, Yoga Space, Yoga House, Centrum, Bikram Yoga, Napolo Dance Yoga Studio. Also, yoga is part of gyms here as well, and running clubs. For example, me and Ramaji, we are part of one running club here. And runners also know that they need yoga to be fit. So main types of yoga, which they teach in here in Czech, like Iyengar, Hatha Yoga, Kundalini Yoga, Bikram Yoga, Vinyasana, Bhakti Yoga, Kriya Yoga, and so on. And if you want to become an instructor here, you go and study at Czech Academy of Yoga. And this is in Czech language. And they do it in cooperation with philosophical faculty at Charles University. You already heard, I told you about Charles Bridge, Charles Square. So Charles was a very important thing during the 14th century here. And if you would like to have some seminars in English, then I would recommend you to visit Yogovna, for example. Yoga is very popular now, but also in the past, in the last century, but till 1989, we used to be a communist country. So yoga, along with the religion, was suppressed here. But still, there were many yoga, like secret groups, which practiced here. And this is just, I would like to mention these four very important people, yoga people, important for Czech Republic. One of them is Rudolf Skarnicl. He was practicing traditional yoga, and he wrote also many books. Or Misha Tomášová and Eduard Tomáš. They said that when we change ourselves, we change the whole world. So that's what I like about that. Míla Mrnuštíková, she is a current yoga teacher at Charles University, and Milan Polášek, he also wrote many books, and he was, you probably heard the word Czechoslovakia, right? So we used to be Czechoslovakia before, but in 1993 we split, and since that you will only hear Czech Republic and Slovakia. But Milan Polášek was very famous during the time when we still were one country, so that's why I mention him here. And I have just like two more slides here regarding my connection with yoga. So it's not, of course, only about exercise, but breathing is very important here. And as you probably noticed, my surname sounds a little bit Indian. So I'm lucky that I married a man who originally comes from Mumbai. So we practice yoga together, and we also practice breathing techniques together. And it helps me also at work when I'm stressed or when I'm before some important meeting. Then I do, this is like one of my favorite, Anulom Vilom Pranayam. So that means you close one nostril, you inhale, then you close another nostril, you exhale out, and then you repeat it. So you do it like many times, and it calms you down, and it's very important also for this like deep breathing, because during the COVID time we do the shallow breathing only. And another one is Kapalbhati Kriya, which is also very important technique, where it's like a cleansing technique, and it's a rapid cycle where you like exchange exhalation and inhalation. So it helps a lot. It's like, so yoga is like everything, not only exercise, it's a lifestyle, food as well. And you also attract people who are more connected to you and more open on the similar level like you are. So that's what I love about yoga. And I would like to share one more slide with you here, and that's mudras, something about mudras, my popular mudras here, because each finger represents one element, and they have to be in balance. Then they are healthy. If there is no balance, then of course some illnesses can come. And thumb finger represents fire, index finger represents air, space is the middle finger, earth is the ring finger, and the smallest finger represents water. So you can see 6 mudras, which I just put here, but there are hundreds of mudras. And I love the first one, Dhyan Mudra, which I use a lot during meditation. And it's just when you put together thumb and the finger, the pointing finger, and it helps with concentration. Next one is Vayu Mudra, where you bend more the index finger, and that helps you with relaxation. And 4 more, which is Shunya Mudra, that helps you also, for example, if you have some problem with earache and so on. Prithvi Mudra helps you with if you want to reduce the body weight. And Varuna Mudra is like first and last finger, that helps you with the blood circulation. And I put there one more mudra, which is Adi Mudra, which is like you are holding your thumb, and that means that's like improves the oxygen level. But we also, it's interesting, we also use it here in Czech, but like for something else, when you say in English, for example, fingers crossed, we say in Czech, I hold the thumb for you. So I wish good luck. Yeah, so I'm wishing for all of us good luck as well. And that was like my short story about myself. And as Ramaji said before, yoga brought me peace and calmness, enlightenment, fitness, understanding, and compassion in my life. So yoga is my life. So once again, I would like to thank you very much for being part of this beautiful event, and also learning, because I learn every day something new. So once again, thank you very much. Namaste, and I will give my word back to Ramaji. Thank you. Thank you, Yana. That was indeed a wonderful insight. So before we end the session, I would like to say a small prayer. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Even though this was written thousands of years before, but it's still relevant today. Our well-being is dependent on the society we live, connected to the nature around us and the wider universe. So I say, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, which says, let in the entire world be happy and free. That's what we need today. On this positive note, I end the session here. Stay happy, stay healthy, keep practicing yoga. And a very huge thank you to Avkash ji and his team, Kaash Foundation, for doing this lovely initiative. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Good evening. Over to you, Ranjita.
Extend our gratitude. Thank you so much to our second speaker, Ms. Yana Patil, and our moderator, Rama Subramaniam. We would like to call the Joint Director, Renuka Vyas. Our floor is all yours. Please welcome Renuka Vyas.
Thank you, Ranjita. Beautiful day. Thank you, Ji and Yana Patil. And yes, of course, Ramaji. Beautiful session. तरह से इन दोनों ने हमें मोटिवेट किया है. इंडिया में नहीं तो इंडिया के बाहर भी इतना ही योगा का प्रचार प्रसार चल रहा है. हर चीजों में ऐसा लगता है कि अरे इंडियन कल्चर है, इंडिया में हर चीजें होती है, तो सेम यही ही कल्चर बाहर भी देशों में अपनाया गया है. योगा एक ऐसी योगा का मीनिंग हम लोगों को ये 6 दिनों में बहुत लोगों ने समझाया है, बट एग्जैक्ट उसे किस तरह से आचरण में लाते हैं हम लोग सुनते सबका है. सालों से हमें हमारे पेरेंट्स ने भी हमें समझाया है कि योगा के बारे में हमें क्या बोलना है, किस तरह करना है, या एक्सरसाइज करनी है, स्ट्रेचिंग करना है. पहले जब हमें योगा का कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं पता था तब जाके हम क्या करते थे, मंदिर में जाते और मंत्रास करते थे. तो ये मंत्रास जब हम लोग जपते थे तो वहां पे भी इनहेल एक्सेल बताया जाता था, किस तरह इनहेल करना है, ओम का उच्चारण कैसे करना है, और उसके बाद हम लोगों को किस तरह से हमारा प्रेयर शुरू करना है. तो आज जस्ट उन्होंने हमें इतने अच्छे से बताया है, यम नियम के बारे में बताया गया है, पन्ना ने लाफ्टर थेरेपी के बारे में बताया है कि किस तरह से हम लोग को लाफ ऐसे हंसते हुए चीजों को एक्सेप्ट, तो सिचुएशन कैसे भी हो हमें हमारे ब्रेन एंड बॉडी की कैपेसिटी बढ़ा के रखनी है. यहाँ पे मैं एक ही बोलूंगी, कोरोना के इस टाइम पे इतना भी चाहे अपने आप को जोड़ के रखने के लिए, लेकिन जब हमें पता चलता है कि हम कोरोना पॉजिटिव आ गए हैं तब सबसे ज्यादा हमें क्या इश्यू होता है, हम ऐसे जोरों से हमारा ब्रेकडाउन हो जाता है कि यार मुझे कैसे हो सकता है. पहले हम लोग ये चीजों को एक्सेप्ट ही नहीं कर पाते हैं. बट बताती हूँ, हमारा बहुत लोगों के साथ टॉपिक पे बातें चली है तो है कि जो लोग योग, समाधि, ध्यान, धारणा, इस चीज जिन्होंने भी काम किया हुआ है उन्होंने इन चीजों को एक्सेप्ट. वायरस नहीं है हमारे लिए, लेकिन एक ऐसी इनबैलेंस लाइफ का एक ऐसा हिस्सा है जहाँ पे हमें हमारी कैपेसिटी को, इस चीज को अंदर ले लेना है. तो इसी कारण मैं आपको एक सिंपल सी एक्सरसाइज योगा के लिए मैं बताना चाहूंगी. हम लोग हमेशा 3 ओम बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. हम लोग ओम को यूनिवर्सल कहते हैं क्योंकि ओम का उच्चारण ही हमारे हर बॉडी के पार्ट को वाइब्रेट करता है. तो सिंपली जैसे हम लोग बोलते हैं कि लंग्स की कैपेसिटी आपकी कितनी है, कैसे पता चलेगा, किस तरह से, तो हम लोग ओम चैंटिंग करते हैं और जितना एक्सटेंड हो पाता है. तो वैसे ही हम लोगों ने क्या किया इस बार, जिसे भी कोरोना पॉजिटिव वो आए हैं, रिपोर्ट्स नहीं निकालने हैं मैम, बताइए ना. तो ओके ठीक है, तो आप मेरे साथ ओम का उच्चारण कीजिए. आपका ओम कितना एक्सटेंड होता है फिर हम लोग देखेंगे कि आपको आगे रिपोर्ट निकालने हैं कि नहीं निकालने हैं. डरते हैं लोग, अरे कर लिया तो कैसे करेंगे ये वो. तो आज मैं आपको 3 ओम के बारे में बताना चाहूंगी. फर्स्ट ओम जो होता है जहाँ पे हम डीप पूरे ही सांस आप अपने आप में भर लीजिए और भरने के बाद हमें क्या करना है, ओ का उच्चारण करना है, ओ आधा और म आधा। पहले हम करेंगे डीप ब्रीद इन करेंगे, ब्रीद इन, ट्राई कीजिए कि आप अपना ब्रीद इन पूरा सांसों को भरिए नाभि तक और धीरे धीरे हम लोग उसे रिलीज करेंगे। देखिए ये हमें लंग्स की कैपेसिटी भी बढ़ाएगा, हमारे ऑर्गन्स तक ऑक्सीजन पहुंचाने का काम करेगा। तो ये इजीली कर सकते। तो 3 ओम बता रही हूँ कि किस तरह से हमें करने हैं। नॉर्मल ब्रीद इन ब्रीद आउट। ओ हाफ म हाफ लेंगे, वो सिर्फ ओ को लंबा खींचना है और म को शॉर्ट करना है। फुल्ली ब्रीद इन, ओ, थर्ड ओम, जहाँ पे ओ को हम लोग शॉर्ट करेंगे, छोटा रखेंगे और म को हम लोग एक्सटेंड करेंगे। लेकिन म को जब आप एक्सटेंड करेंगे तब हम हमारे कान को पूरी तरह से बंद करेंगे, मूल बंधन करेंगे, एनएस और वजाइना इसे पूरा अंदर से खींच और फिर म का उच्चारण करेंगे। रिलैक्स। तो ये 3 ओम जो है बहुत ही ज्यादा इफेक्टिव है। ये लंग्स के लिए अच्छा है, किडनी के लिए अच्छा है और ज्यादा करके हार्ट के लिए भी अच्छा है। ये 3 टाइप्स के ओम। लोग अभी बच्चों को जैसे स्क्रीन टाइम बहुत ज्यादा होता है, एक एक 3-3 घंटे के हम लोग सेशन लेते हैं बच्चों के, तो इन बिटवीन अगर हमें ये लेते हैं तो सोच सकते हो हम कितनी ज्यादा एनर्जी क्रिएट कर सकते हैं। तो ये एनर्जी, ओम की एनर्जी सिर्फ अंदर ही नहीं बट हमारे आसपास के वो वाइब्रेंट इफेक्ट देती है। ओम खुद में ही इतना वाइब्रेशन है ओम में। तो अगर हम लोग ये एवरीडे के लाइफ में मॉर्निंग और नाइट, लोग बोलते कंप्लेन करते कि नहीं आती है, तो अगर आपको नींद नहीं आती है कभी भी अगर आप ये ओम के 3 बार उच्चारण करने के बाद अगर आप सोने के लिए जाओ तो भी आपको पीसफुल नींद आएगी। तो यहाँ पे ओम के उच्चारण पे हम लोग जिस तरह से ध्यान दे रहे हैं, हम लोग मंदिर में जाके ओम सिर्फ ओम बोलने के लिए बोलते हैं, लेकिन अगर ग्रुप में आप सब लोग मिलके ओम के उच्चारण करोगे तो इससे पूर्ण तरीके से नेगेटिव एनर्जी अपने आसपास होती है वो पूरी तरह से निकल जाती है एंड पॉजिटिव वाइब्रेशन वो देते हैं। ओम ही क्यों, उसके साथ ही अगर ओम करते करते, अभी मैंने क्या किया है, ओम करते करते प्राणायाम भी किया है, सांसों को अंदर लिया है और उसे छोड़ा है। जिस तरह से ये छोड़ना और पकड़ना, क्या किया है, लिया है, पकड़ा है, फिर छोड़ा है। ठीक है, प्रकृति का नियम है, हम लोग जो चीज देते हैं वो देती है, जब तक हम नहीं देंगे तब तक हम नहीं ले पाते हो। हम लोग क्या करते हैं ना, हमें सिखाया जाता है ऑक्सीजन ज्यादा लेना है, ज्यादा लेना है, ज्यादा लेना है। ओके फाइन, हम लोग ऑक्सीजन तो ले रहे हैं बट व्हाट अबाउट देना, क्योंकि जब हम ऑक्सीजन ले रहे हैं, जितना ऑक्सीजन हम ले रहे हैं उससे ज्यादा हमें कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड देना है। जब हम ये प्रकृति करते हैं तब क्या होती है, प्रकृति बैलेंस होती है, क्योंकि हम लोगों को बचपन से सिखाया जाता है बट हम उस पर ध्यान नहीं देती है कि प्लांट जो भी है ज्यादा से ज्यादा कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड की जरूरत है और हम लोग क्या करते हैं, हम लोग ले लेते हैं ऑक्सीजन, वो लोग जितना देते हैं और उसे रिटर्न में नहीं देते हैं। दोस्तों एक ही चीज है कि जितना हम ऑक्सीजन अंदर ले रहे हैं उतनी बाहर भी निकालनी जरूरी है। जितना कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड बाहर निकलेगा उतनी ही बॉडी डिटॉक्स होती रहेगी। बॉडी नेचर को उसका फायदा होगा। इसीलिए जब भी आप प्राणायाम करें, या तो अगर आप नहीं भी करते हो तो एवरीडे 15 मिनट मॉर्निंग में प्राणायाम करोगे, उससे क्या होगा, ऑक्सीजन तो आप ले रहे हो लेकिन कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड ही इतना निकाल रहे हो, और वो निकालने से पूरा ब्लड सप्लाई इजी हो जाएगा। इजीली मॉर्निंग में प्राणायाम टेक्निक होती है जो पूरा दिन हमें वो सरवाइव करती है, वो एनर्जी हमें दे देती है। तो इससे क्या होता है, जब हम लोग ये दोनों चीजों को बैलेंस 15 मिनट प्राणायाम, तो जो ब्रीदिंग का अलाइनमेंट होता है, जो फ्लो होता है, उसी से ही हम लोग दिन ब दिन चलते हैं। तो जहाँ पे भी मैं सफोकेट हो रही हूँ तो मुझे अरे में सफोकेट हो रही है। काफी लोगों को ये भी नहीं समझ में आता है कि वो ब्रेथ रोक रहे हैं या ब्रेथ चला रहे हैं। फट 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 बोल देना। हमें ग्रामर क्यों सिखाया जाता है, वहां पे भी फुल स्टॉप कॉमा सिखाया जाता है, बट हमारे वाक्य में फुल स्टॉप कॉमा नहीं होता है। तो जितना फास्ट आप बोलोगे उतना ऑक्सीजन लेवल ब्रेन को मिलेगा। इसीलिए फुल स्टॉप कॉमा, एक ठहराव अपने लैंग्वेज में भी होना जरूरी है। जितना ठहराव हमारे लैंग्वेज में आएगा उतना ही हमारा मन भी शांत रहेगा, हमारी बॉडी में बढ़ती रहेगी। तो वो अवेयरनेस भी हमें होना जरूरी है। तो जब हम अवेयरनेस की बात करते हैं, इसीलिए हमें हमारी सांसों पे पूरी तरह से ध्यान देना जरूरी है। ब्रीद इन ब्रीद आउट इज वेरी 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 इंपॉर्टेंट। उसका भी एक फ्लो होना चाहिए। सूर्य नाड़ी चंद्र नाड़ी दोनों को बैलेंस करना जरूरी है। आज इतने दिन से हम सब ज्ञानियों को सुन रहे हैं, फिर प्रैक्टिकल में क्या ला रहे हैं। आज हम लोगों स्वास्थ्य को लेकर कहीं को ये चीजें समझ में आए और हम लोग उन्हें एक सही मार्ग दिखाए कि छोटे से छोटी चीज लाइफ में आगे लेके जाती है। तो एक सिर्फ सांसें जिसके बिना हम जी नहीं पाते हैं, बट अगर उसको लेने का तरीका हमारे पास सही होगा तो सोच सकते हो ना अस्थमा का इश्यू हो सकता है, ना लंग्स में इंफेक्शन हो सकता है, ना आप लोगों को स्ट्रेस या टेंशन हो सकता है। हम लोगों को खाने में प्रोटीन विटामिन मिनरल हर चीज की जरूरत है। वैसे ब्रेन का टॉनिक ऑक्सीजन है, उसकी मात्रा, अगर ऑक्सीजन की मात्रा प्रॉपर रहेगी तो ही हमारे बॉडी में डोपामाइन और हर जो है सेरोटोनिन डोपामाइन ये सब नॉर्मल पे रहेगा। नहीं तो कॉर्टिसोल दिन ब दिन बढ़ता जाएगा और हमारे इश्यूज दिन ब दिन बढ़ते जाएंगे। इसलिए कॉर्टिसोल को भी बैलेंस करने के लिए ऑक्सीजन लेना जरूरी है। योगा भी क्यों है, हमारे अवेयरनेस के लिए कि भाई इसके लिए आपको बाहर कुछ नहीं करना है, आपको अपने अंदर ही रहना है, आपको अपने अंदर ही अपने आप को बैलेंस करना है। तो इसीलिए आप सब कि जितना हो सके उतना योगा पे ध्यान दीजिए। इतने महानुभवों ने जितना भी हम लोगों को बताया है तो डेफिनेटली हमें उनको इम्प्लीमेंट करना है। छोटी छोटी चीजों पे अगर हम लोग ध्यान देंगे तो जरूर हम लोग बड़ी तकलीफों में से निकल जाएंगे। ज्यादा से ज्यादा स्ट्रेस और टेंशन जिस तरह से अभी लोगों में बढ़ रहा है, इतना तनाव को कैसे हम ठीक कर सकते हैं। तो अगर हम लोग ऑक्सीजन ले प्रॉपर तो क्यों ना हमारी बॉडी ठीक नहीं हो सकती, ऑफकोर्स हो सकती है। जहाँ हम लोग बोलते हैं लेने में तकलीफ हो रही है, कुछ भी ऐसे पानी पीजिए पानी पीजिए, वाई वाटर, सिंपल है। पानी में ऑक्सीजन, जब एनवायरमेंट में हम लोगों को ऑक्सीजन कम पड़ता है, हम पानी पे जिंदा रहते हैं, पानी में ऑक्सीजन मिलता है। बट हम अपनी फास्ट लाइफ में यही दो चीजों के अभाव में जी रहे हैं। फिर हम लोग बोलते हैं नहीं बॉडी लेथार्जिक हो रही है, समझ नहीं आ रहा है, डिप्रेशन हो रहा है, छोटी छोटी चीजों में इरिटेशन हो रहा है। क्यों हो रहा है? क्योंकि पानी की कमतरता है शरीर में, ऑक्सीजन हम लोग कम ले रहे हैं। अगर ये दो चीजों पे अगर हम लोग ध्यान दें तो मुझे लगता है हमारा ध्यान धारणा समाधि ये सबका बेस ये है। अगर इस बेस को हम प्रॉपर फॉलो करेंगे तो हम लोग रोग से मुक्त रहेंगे। थैंक यू आप सबको जो इतने अच्छे से हमें सुन रहे हैं और आगे भी सुनते रहिए। थैंक यू सो मच। रंजिता, ओवर टू यू।
थैंक यू सो मच रेणुका व्यास, जॉइंट डायरेक्टर ऑफ काश फाउंडेशन। आपने हमें जो ओम के उच्चारण द्वारा ज्ञान और मार्गदर्शन दिया है उसके लिए धन्यवाद। बिफोर वी कंक्लूड the session, I would like to call youngest member of Kaash Foundation for ending Sanskrit shlokas for us. Over to you, Sneha Vadva. Floor is all yours.
Hello everyone, good evening. Myself Sneha Vadva and I am a member of Kaash Foundation. Today I am going to recite a Sanskrit shlok. Om Swasti Prajabhyaha Paripalayantam Nyayena Magena Mahim Mahikshaha Go Brahmanyabhyaha Shubhamastu Nityam Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. This means may every human in the world be happy and well. May the leaders protect the earth by the following path of words. May there be goodness and well being for those who know earth to be sacred. May the universe and the world be happy and peaceful. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you.
What a beautiful recitation. Thank you so much, Sneha. We would like to extend our gratitude to our today's speaker, Ms. Panna Panchal and Ms. Yana Patil, and moderators Mr. Alkesh Shah and Ms. Rama Subramaniam. Tomorrow, that is 20th of June, Sunday, 21st Health Webinar. We happening tomorrow. We'll having our speakers. Our special guests for tomorrow's are Dr. Urmi Shah, General Ophthalmologist and Medical Retina Consultant. She'll be giving insight on eye care in times of COVID. Special guest Shri Vinayak Paranjpe, Holistic Health Healer. He'll be giving us insight on yoga and acupressure, two sides of the same coin. Thank you to all the viewers for participating so actively. Thank you to all the collaborators. Reminder about feedback form. You can connect us on Facebook, Instagram, and our website www.kashfoundations.org. Myself, Ranjita Lodha, team member of Kash Foundation,